Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Glad you have time to take time out of your busy day to come watch one of my videos. I do highly appreciate it. Today I wanted to remind everybody to always have a bait tied on, a follow-up bait tied on for when you're throwing top waters. This time of year I've got a buzz bait in my hand most of the time, covering water and up shallow and some on long tapering flat points. I may have a Zara-spook or something tied on for those fish, but I'll have some sort of topwater tied on for the most part. And when you have those blow-ups where the fish doesn't get your bait, you need something to follow up with that topwater and where you can catch that fish, especially if it's a big fish and you can tell it's a big fish and it misses your bait. A lot of people like to have a fluke tied on or some Texas rig plastic tied on. Those are great baits. I've used those exact baits and had good success. But one of my favorite baits to have tied on for a follow-up, especially this time of year, is a shad colored tube. A white tube will work. Strike King coffee tube has some tubes. I think one of them's called KVD Magic. It's a good shad imitating tube. There's another color as well, and I can't remember what color it is, but both of those work really well. They've got some silver in them, silver flake in them. Got a little bit of, one of them's got just kind of a little bit of hint of a green pumpkinish color, but it's got a lot of shad color to it, silver flake and stuff. But that tube, if I'm not around heavy cover, if I'm in open water, I'll throw that tube up there on a regular tube head, and you know the death spiral that tube has. Those fish just can't stand it, and they will attack it because they're still looking up for that topwater that they just missed, that bait fish that they just missed, and so they're still excited and ready to bite. And you get that topwater in quick as you can and fire that tube out there to where that blow up was. That thing starts that death spiral. He's gonna, my opinion, think that that's the bait fish that he hit, and it's dead now, and it's spiraling, and he's, well, not dead, but stunned it, and it's spiraling down. And I mean, they will flat inhale that tube and take off. You better be hanging on, because most time it's a pretty violent strike, and it's almost as fun as getting the strike on the topwater. If I'm in heavy cover, I'm using the same tube, but I have it Texas rigged, and like if I'm throwing around laydowns and brush in the water or weeds, especially like water willow and stuff is good. This is a good technique for even just fishing around water willow and kind of the more sparse grass. Take that silver or minnow colored tube and just pitch it into that grass and let it fall down in that grass, and they'll hit that. But anyway, back to my topic. If you get a blow up in the middle of a lay down or weeds or whatever, fire that Texas rig tube up there and I usually have it at least on a 1/4 ounce weight. I want it to fall fairly quickly. I want them not to have time to really look at it real good, because in that thick cover you're up close and personal anyway, or I am most time. I pitch that tube up there, and it falls in there, and they see the flash of that shad colored tube fall down there, and it's about the right size for a bait fish, and they will inhale it, and the fight will be on. So just something I wanted you to think about. Always remember to have a follow-up bait tied on, ready to go. Some of you may have a favorite follow-up bait, but give this tube trick a try. Get you a good shad colored tube and give it a try. I think you will find it will catch you a few more fish, and it'll get you some hard strikes, especially after you've got them worked up with that top water. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. It's about time to get the kids loaded in the car. I hope you're having a blessed week. Today is Friday. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Get out and fish, spend time with family and your kids. Take your kids fishing. I guess my kids will be in, well, at least Saturday. They've got 8 hours of choreography with their cheer team, getting their new cheer down. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. I hope you have a blessed weekend. If you like this content, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And I'm still doing a giveaway at the end of this month. So anybody that leaves a comment under any of my videos this month will have a chance to win some of the baits that I'm talking about so this month. So anyway, especially watch my first video about the baits of September and comment under that one. And anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you guys out on the water.